Things look a little ominous right up front for the boats this week in this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, along with our boy Wavy Boats, getting us all these great footage down at Haulover Inlet. And let's go ahead and get this episode started. We're going to do a little progression in this episode as the conditions are going to start off okay and progressively get a little bit worse. And our first contestant to step in the ring with Haulover this week, well, they're part of Team Send It because they only know one way to do that, and that is to go ahead and run through Haulover, wide open throttle, and just give Haulover a tail whipping in the first round. I don't know why, but I absolutely love watching these boats come hauling tail through Haulover like this. This is just a better way to do it. A lot better than the way our contestant in the second round is going to try and do this, as they're going to show us what it's like when you're going to take a couple waves over the bow. And I know what you're thinking immediately. There's no way this Hydra Sports is going to take a couple waves over the bow, but they are coming out of Haulover too slowly, probably not even really paying attention and talking. And as we've mentioned in other episodes, if you're not paying attention, you're coming out too slowly, well, Haulover's going to smack you in the jaw, kind of like right here, where they're taking waves over the bow. This vessel has all the characteristics it needs to be on Team Send It, just like the first boat we saw come through here in the first round, but for whatever reason, these gentlemen have decided to take a different route, and for that, they're going to take a loss, and this round goes to Haulover. Our next contestant to step into the ring with Haulover Inlet is going to show us what it's like when a monster comes through. Yes, this is not the kind of monster you were thinking about. This is the Monster 28, manufactured by GSG. This particular vessel is one of the few vessels out there that you can purchase that is made of a hybrid of thermoplastic and other materials. This is typically used in military applications, but as seen here, there are some privately owned ones out there as well, and these guys right here actually just crushed Haulover, and this round right here will definitely go to the boats. But now, Haulover's down 2-1, and Haulover's getting angry.
Small craft advisory in effect. Northeast winds 20 to 25 knots with gusts to around gale force. Seas 5 to 7 feet with occasional seas to 9 feet along the coast and 8 to 10 feet with occasional to 13 feet in the Gulf Stream.
As we can tell, things have shifted just a little bit here than the first couple vessels we saw. In round 4, we've got the Miami-Dade Police Department coming out with one of their Metal Shark vessels, and as you can tell by these scenes, the wave size has drastically increased compared to the first 3 rounds that we've seen. They do seem to be handling the conditions okay for what it is, but no matter what, pretty much in this situation, you're going to take a tail whipping from Haulover. I really do want to give these guys the win because they're even going out in this, but the reality is Haulover's so strong right here that I have to give the win to Haulover. But these guys really did put up a hell of an effort by even going out there. I wonder what they're going out there chasing. If they're going out there to do a rescue mission or if this is a training mission of some kind just with the crap conditions. That'll take us into our 5th and final round, tied it to a piece, and when they're running, and that means the fishermen are running as well. Here we are the same day that we saw that police vessel coming out, but look, the conditions are still about the same, but these guys have chosen the north side of the inlet, which is just a little bit calmer. And also they've got the throttles down a little bit more, letting a little bit more of the boat and the motors do the work. But of course there's also no replacement for displacement, as these guys got just a little bit more boat than our last friends had coming through here as well. This one right here is a pretty solid win for the boats. Not much more I can say. They're going to take a couple little smacks here at the end, but nothing serious, and they're going to wind up taking this round and this episode down. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other 2 channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this great footage down at Haulover Inlet, and my channel, Broncos Guru. We do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.